Okay, you guys cannot see this, but this only happens on a very interesting energy. The scope screen is not green, it's purple. So I checked it on AC and I checked it on DC, and we have almost 60 hertz AC and we have 60 hertz DC with the lights off. Everything's completely disconnected from the grid, and there's no way that this thing could be tied back to the grid, and that's it. It's just the way it is. So, once again, 60 hertz is Earth energy. Fucking Tom Bearden's probably rolling over in his grave. Nikolai Tesla's laughing his fucking ass off because it's the backward way into free energy. Here's 60 hertz AC. I'll switch it over here to DC. Do an auto setup on the scope. Let's see if I can find it again. No, excuse me. Oops. Let's see if I can find it one more time. Let me turn up the potential. And there we go. 60 hertz DC. Let's see if I can get it in the middle of the screen here. Yeah. 59 hertz DC. And the oscilloscope is purple. It's not green. That's a negative type energy that's coming through the oscilloscope. And I only see this in a plasma or when I'm dealing with this particular energy, linear magnetism. So you have 60 hertz AC and 60 hertz DC. This was the problem before. This is why I built the circuit to split the AC and DC away from this so you can actually use the power, because it's in a constant resonance and you can't remove it. It doesn't make sense to have 60 hertz AC and 60 hertz DC, but the only thing that makes sense is the linear magnetism can be written with an AC line over a DC flat line, or in perfect resonance. But watch this. I'm going to come over here, check it out. Slow it down a little bit, and this is what you're really seeing. Let's see if I can find it. Give me a second. Okay. You slow it down. This is 100 meg. Okay. So if you were reading this, amperage over voltage in phase, that's why it's difficult to access free energy in general, or the wheelwork of nature, as Sterling Allen paraphrases from Nikolai Tesla. But the energy is in a constant resonance, so you have to separate it, and it doesn't want to be separated. It doesn't want to give up its amps. I could take this cell and short circuit it, no problem. Dead short. You can't see that. It's a dead short across there. It doesn't care. It's not going to give up amperage. The energy's there, but it's not going to give it up. You have to understand how to make it give it up, and that's the secret. The fact that it's there is proof in the pudding. You can see that. We all know I know how to make it give it up, but this is just a little bit different understanding of what's going on. So I know you can't really see that scope pattern that well. Apologize for that, but I thought you guys would probably want a little bit of an insight of how I think and how I understand this energy, because this is the energy of the future. This is the platform that we will be working with. It's here, it's been here, and now we just have to understand how to harness it. And that's what I do on a daily basis, is this understanding. All right, thanks for listening.